Have you ever wondered if there are energy techniques that you can use on your own time with your own hands to support the balance of your energies, your chi, your prana, your life force as it relates to your digestion? So I am here to give you some tips. I'm very excited. My name is Rachel Jacobson. I am trained in the Eden method as well as other modalities, and everything geared towards balance, vitality, finding your resilience and finding what works for you so you can feel and be your best. So in this video, I'm going to talk a bit about the microbiome. What is the microbiome? It's the collection of microorganisms that you have around your body, and your gut microbiome is key. Let me tell you, it's key to your ability to digest food and gain all of the benefits of all the nutrition. So there are many things that are involved in relation to digestion, what we eat, when we eat it, and many factors that go into our digestive health overall. If you want to support the balance of energies at your microbiome, you can do a sequence of exercises that I'll show you now, or you can also use them individually. The first one is resting a finger at the gateway to your microbiome, which is a point right in your navel, yes, at your belly button. So mine's here. You can find your own, of course. And all you need to do is rest a finger at your navel. It could be any of your fingers, perhaps even your thumb, whatever's the most comfortable. And you're just holding here, so you're not sticking your finger right in. Sometimes with energy techniques, we might make a movement at this area. All you're doing is resting a finger right at this location. It is the 8th point along your central meridian energy pathway. So if you're familiar with meridians, you have that frame of reference, it's CV8. So just holding here, this we call the gateway to the microbiome to support balance there. Now the next thing you can do, if you like, is hold the gateway to the microbiome along with a stomach meridian point that's quite powerful. So to find this stomach point, you come to your navel, also the base of the sternum here, and you want to be about halfway between the 2 points. So navel, base of sternum, come halfway between, and this is what we call a stomach alarm point. So it's a meaningful point related to your stomach energies. So again, you can hold either with one of your fingers resting there. Sometimes we might hold this point with a 3-finger notch, which is your thumb, index and middle fingers bunched together like so. That actually feels really good to me. But for you, it might feel different. You might prefer middle fingers, index fingers. These are subtle differences based upon which energy pathways travel down each finger. So to connect to your microbiome and encourage the balance within the stomach area, we hold both points. How long do you hold for? That's totally up to you. As a rule of thumb, 3 or 4 deep breaths is a nice amount of time, but sometimes it can be helpful to hold for longer. Also, you might do this exercise more frequently. Perhaps you might see, what happens if I do this before I eat or after I eat? Maybe tie it to each meal and try that for a few days or a few weeks. See how it feels, see what feels good. The next exercise you could potentially do, if you'd like, is connecting this CV8 gateway to the microbiome to a thymus thump. A thymus thump is tapping or thumping on your chest. The amount of pressure and the speed and the rhythm is up to you. So I'm tapping lightly here with my fingertips, but sometimes I might make a fist and do an action more like this. Sometimes I might even do a thymus thump all by itself with both hands, a bit more like Tarzan. This can be very energizing, and it's brilliant for your immune system. Brilliant. So for digestion and supporting the immune system along at the same time, tapping on the thymus while resting and holding at the gateway to the microbiome. And you may have just heard a big tummy rumble. You might have a tummy rumble or a sigh or a yawn or even a bit of tears, different signs in the body as energy's moving. And so that's a lovely sequence that you can go through, or doing the exercises individually. Firstly, holding the gateway to the microbiome, then connecting that gateway to this stomach point, and then doing this thymus thump as well. Blessings to you. May these exercises bring you much balance and be a lovely support alongside other self-care and wonderful things that you are doing.